2022 Mercedes GLE Review. Pros: elegant, roomy interior. Composed ride and handling. Stunning AMG models. High-tech infotainment system. 5 engine options. Cons: optional third row is tight. Gets expensive quickly. Poor fuel economy from AMG 63S. What's new? Standard adaptive high beam assist. More interior upholstery options. Air balance and multi-contour front seats with massage now available as standalone options on AMG models. Price: we expect the 2022 Mercedes GLE class to start at about $55,000 for the base GLE 350 model. Pricing will go well over the $110,000 mark for the high-performance AMG GLE 63. The Mercedes GLE class is the successor to the M-Class, which was the original Mercedes crossover. Similar to the E-Class sedan, the GLE class is an SUV that delivers real luxury and real utility with the perk of a more engaging driving experience than you might expect from a crossover. You can only find this balance of luxury, performance, and versatility in a handful of competitors like the BMW X5 and Audi Q7. The stellar W167 generation of the GLE class was all new for the 2020 model year, making the Mercedes a clear leader in midsize luxury SUVs. Since it was recently redesigned, there are no significant changes for the 2022 model aside from some new interior upholstery options and standard adaptive high beams. If you're looking for breathtaking performance in a premium crossover you can drive every day, you'll be interested in the AMG models of the Mercedes GLE class. They're pricey and not very fuel efficient, but they deliver performance that's hard to find in an SUV without compromising on luxury. If you like the idea of a performance-oriented midsize luxury SUV, the Porsche Cayenne is another excellent option to consider. 2022 Mercedes GLE pricing. We don't have official pricing for the 2022 Mercedes GLE class as of this writing, but we expect pricing to be very similar to the 2021 model. We expect pricing to start at about $55,000 for the base GLE 350, $63,000 for the GLE 450, and $79,000 for the GLE 580. AWD will likely be a $2,500 option for the GLE 350. For the AMG models, you can expect the AMG GLE 53 to start at around $72,000, and the AMG GLE 63 South will likely start way up at $114,000. Like most Mercedes models, the GLE class is on the more expensive side of its class. It's priced similarly to the BMW X5 and Audi Q7. Consider the Genesis GV80, Acura MDX, Lincoln Aviator, or the best-selling Lexus RX if you're looking for something a little more budget-friendly in midsize luxury SUVs. Driving the 2022 Mercedes GLE. The driving experience of the Mercedes GLE class varies depending on how you option it. What they all have in common is that every GLE model has swift performance, a comfortable ride, and more agile handling than you might expect from a crossover. The standard adaptive suspension system does just fine at soaking up imperfections in the road and hustling around corners. However, the ride is much improved if you opt for the available Airmatic air suspension with e-active body control. This system scans the road in front of you to predict the proper suspension tuning, making you feel like you're floating over the road. It's also able to predict curves in the street and lean accordingly, virtually eliminating body roll. There are 5 distinct engine options available, and you won't be bored with any of them. Even the base inline 4 in the GLE 350 delivers plenty of power, but you might want to upgrade if you're going to be carrying a lot of passengers and cargo regularly. That's where the turbo inline 6 in the GLE 450 comes in. It makes 362 horsepower without too much of a fuel economy penalty compared to the base engine. The muscular twin-turbo V8 in the GLE 580 makes 483 horsepower and has a satisfying exhaust note. You can have the inline 6 and V8 engines in the AMG GLE 53 and AMG GLE 63S, respectively. These give a unique high-performance tuning to these engines, but you need to be willing to sacrifice some fuel efficiency for more exciting performance. For the driving enthusiast who needs a practical SUV, this is a worthwhile trade-off. Interior comfort. The quality and design of the interior in the GLE class are top-notch. From the base model on up, the inside of this crossover is a standard bearer in luxury SUVs. The materials that the driver touches are high quality, the controls are intuitive, and the interior design is a pleasure to behold. You have a wide range of options for interior upholstery and trim, which has gotten wider for 2022 with the addition of espresso brown/black leather and white/black Napa leather. Unsurprisingly, the seats in the GLE class are supremely comfortable, especially in front. The back seats are a nice place to be, with plenty of legroom and headroom, making them accommodating for kids and adults alike. One of our only complaints about this SUV is that the optional third row is pretty tight, even for children. If you're looking for something with more family-friendly three-row seating in this class, consider the Acura MDX, Volvo XC90, or Cadillac XT6. Unlike most SUVs in this class, you cannot get second-row captain's chairs in the GLE class if you opt for third-row seats. Cargo space is very generous in the GLE class. It has 33.3 cubic feet of cargo space, expanding to 74.9 cubic feet with the back seats folded down. Obviously, you get less cargo space if you opt for the available third row of seats. Exterior styling. In classic Mercedes fashion, the exterior styling of the GLE class is sophisticated, if a bit on the conservative side. It has enough ground clearance and lower cladding to give it some rugged personality, but it doesn't go overboard with off-road aesthetics. The clean lines throughout the body make it look sleek and sophisticated, and the front and rear light signatures look classy. The look changes a bit when you get into the AMG models. These high-performance SUVs are decidedly more aggressive and sporty looking than their non-AMG counterparts with unique grilles and wheels, but they retain much of their subtlety. The GLE class is the same size as the BMW X5 and Porsche Cayenne. Some players in this class are a little bigger, like the Audi Q7, Acura MDX, and Lincoln Aviator, which yield roomier interiors. Favorite features: MBUX infotainment system. The standard infotainment system in the GLE class is the high-tech MBUX system with a big screen that's futuristic yet easy to use. AMG V8 engine. This thrilling twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8 engine delivers astounding performance numbers of 603 horsepower and 627 lb-ft of torque. Standard features. The base Mercedes GLE 350 comes well equipped, which helps to justify its relatively high starting price. Standard features include a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, a wireless charging pad, 5 USB ports, ambient interior lighting, dynamic select with 4 drive modes, Eco, Comfort, Sport, Individual, power front seats with driver memory, heated front seats, and 19-inch alloy wheels. The GLE 350 is the only variant of the GLE class with standard rear-wheel drive. The standard infotainment system is a 12.3-inch MBUX system with Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, navigation, and Hey, Mercedes keyword activation. This system is high-tech yet approachable. Standard safety tech in the GLE class includes active brake assist, attention assist, blind spot monitoring, active parking assist, and an emergency call service. Factory options. As is often the case with German luxury vehicles, tons of standalone options and option packages can make the price tag climb pretty quickly. Upgrading to the GLE 450 and GLE 580 get you the turbo inline-6 and twin-turbo V8 engines, respectively. They also both come standard with 4 MATIC AWD. Some available options with the GLE 450 include power soft closed doors, adaptive air suspension, and sport exhaust. The GLE 580 mostly has the same options as the GLE 450 but adds standard genuine leather upholstery, airmatic suspension, a surround view camera, and 20-inch wheels. Several option packages are available that improve the appearance, safety, technology, and luxury of the GLE class. For example, the Driver Assistance Package Plus available across the model range adds tons of safety tech like adaptive cruise control, active steering assist, lane keep assist, route-based speed adaptation, and much more. Available AMG line packages for the exterior and interior can give you the sporty look of the AMG models without paying up for the high-performance engines. 3-row seating is an option on every GLE class SUV except the AMG GLE 63S model. The AMG models come with a range of upgrades that improve performance and give them a sportier appearance. You can choose which engine you'd like between the 6-cylinder AMG GLE 53 or the V8-powered AMG GLE 63S. They both come with the sport-tuned 4MATIC and AWD system, which can send up to 100% of the power to the rear wheels. They also come with distinct wheels, sport exhaust, air suspension, red interior stitching, and Burmester premium audio. The AMG GLE 63S has a few excellent standard features aside from the fire-breathing 603 horsepower V8. It has a limited slip rear differential, high-performance brakes, ventilated front seats, heated and cooled front cup holders, rear sunshades, and more. Engine and transmission. Variety under the hood is one of the many strong suits of the Mercedes GLE class. The base engine is a turbocharged inline-4. It's upgradable to a turbocharged inline-6 or a twin-turbo V8. The 6 and 8-cylinder engines both have high-performance AMG variants available. Most drivers in the market for a mid-size luxury SUV will be content with the base engine. The inline-6 brings a nice upgrade in power and torque, and it's a good choice if you'll be hauling passengers and heavy cargo regularly. If you have an appetite for performance, the V8 is incredible, but it's a questionable value, with pricing starting near $80,000. Enthusiasts with big budgets will love the AMG models. The 6-cylinder AMG GLE 53 is a more practical and efficient choice between the two since the V8-powered AMG GLE 63S returns poor fuel economy and comes with a 6-digit price tag. However, its performance is simply incredible. Every GLE class is equipped with a smooth and quick-shifting 9-speed automatic transmission. The 4MATIC all-wheel drive system is standard on all but the base GLE 350 model, which has standard rear-wheel drive and optional AWD. On the AMG models, you get the more performance-oriented 4MATIC and system capable of sending up to 100% of the power to the rear wheels.
One, two, one.